Kat Torres began modeling at a young age to escape her impoverished neighborhood in Brazil. She made a name for herself modeling in multiple countries before moving to the US in 2013, and she was even seen with Leonardo DiCaprio. Kat started an Instagram page that grew to over 1 million followers. She positioned herself as a wellness brand. She had a perfectly curated Instagram feed showing how she lived luxuriously, traveling, and basically living her best life. Kat became obsessed with different wellness, healing, and self-help gurus, particularly John of God, a self-proclaimed medium from Brazil who would have 600 SA accusations against him. He would be convicted of rape. Kat had also used psychedelics that were used in Brazilian rituals. A former roommate said that this is when he believes that a flip switched for Kat and she became erratic.
She was so blissful, she was so sweet, and then she turned into an absolute narcissistic monster.
In the name of Mother Mary and your Queen Kat Torres, the Messiah, I'm Jesus Christ, understand me?
She released a book in 2017 about overcoming problems, spiritual growth, and how she found happiness. Kat's social media continued to grow. At the time, Instagram was blowing up with coaches regardless of their qualifications. Kat's book, online presence, and modeling career helped her promote herself as a lifestyle coach. She was viewed as credible. Women latched onto her, feeling motivated, hopeful, and connected to someone else that had struggled like them in life. Kat sold one-on-one coaching, which allowed women to feel connected to her on a different level. She was able to get women from Brazil to move in with her to be a personal assistant, being promised $2,000 a month. First it was Anna. Once arriving, Anna realized that the online persona was fake. Kat's real life looked nothing like it did online, and she felt trapped. She was being used for slave labor and never paid. She was able to escape after 3 months. In 2022, Kat married a 21-year-old man and moved to Texas. Here she recruited 3 other Brazilian women to be part of her spiritual business. Kat told these women that The Voice had a message for them and promised that their dreams of financial success would come true. Desiree, Letitia, and Sol moved into a 5-bedroom mansion, but quickly found themselves in the same situation Anna had been in, working around the clock, doing household chores, and not even being allowed to talk to each other. Kat had a witchcraft room set up with voodoo dolls, dried herbs, candles, crystals, and such, promoting herself as a healer that used magic. Sol was able to escape the situation after 42 days. Desiree and Letitia would stay, eventually being forced into exotic dancing and escorting. Kat managed their money by taking it all from them and keeping it in a safe in her bedroom, along with their passports to conceal their identity because they did not have work visas. They were eventually evicted from the house in Texas and ended up in Maine. Anna and Sol filed a police report against Kat. Desiree and Letitia had cut off all contact with their families back home, so they were reported missing. Kat was also making threats online at this time against Anna and even her father-in-law.
I want you to die. I hope you listen to this, you understand this? Die. Leave me and my family alone.
Later in 2022, law enforcement called to check on the girls to make sure they weren't held against their will.
Came here on their own. They didn't come here for me. They are helping me out, yeah. But I just don't want anything bad to happen to them.
And they heard Kat threatening the girls at the beginning of the call.
Gente, eles são muito truqueiro. Ele é detetive. Muito cuidado. Pelo amor de Deus, eu vou dar chute daqui em vocês se vocês falarem alguma coisa. Dá grito.
Eventually, Kat agreed to visit a police station in Maine to prove that everyone was okay.
When they came in, what was kind of concerning was the girls' behavior. They were definitely very closed off, and that is fairly common with human trafficking survivors. They have a severe distrust for law enforcement, usually ingrained by the trafficker. Getting inside with Kat and when we were doing the interview, and she really didn't give a model of what her business was for or how it worked. It just said that the girls worked with her and she was a life coach for other girls. There's also another immediate red flag where this is what she does. She takes these young women under her wing. She said there was nothing to see here. It was all made up by haters.
Kat was arrested and transported back to Brazil. She has been in prison since November 2022.
I am 1.5 years in jail, in real jail, with real people that committed real crimes. When I was seeing the people testifying, they were saying so many lies that at one point I couldn't stop laughing because there is no proof, so there is no crime, there is no way.
Why is the judge keeping you in prison if you don't
Because
deserve
the
to be
people
here?
are saying that I am a problem outside, that I can take the minds of the people and change them. People are saying I am a fake guru, but at the same time, they're also saying that I'm so real and so dangerous that I can take his mind, or whoever mind, and change his mind. This is written in my paper, so I'm only talking what is written in my paper. It says she is a danger to society because she can change people's mind with her words. She can too.
Can you?
Can I? You tell me, can I? I hope I can.
Did you believe in the advice you were giving these women?
Oh yeah, I believe 1,000%. I will look in their eyes and I will go to sleep and I will wake up in the morning thinking about the advice I give to them. In jail still, I think about the advice I give to them. I never ever was wrong, ever. I don't regret one single word I said. I don't regret. So there is people that are born with no talents, and there are people that are born with all talents. I think it's me.
Throughout this interview, we've put very serious allegations to you: human trafficking, sexual exploitation, modern slavery, and in response, you've said you were proud of your advice, you've laughed, you've said that they're ridiculous, they're liars. Do you take any accountability for any of these allegations?
Absolutely not. Zero. I don't deserve to be here. I didn't deserve to be here not even one day in my life. You choose to believe whatever you choose to believe. I can tell you I'm Jesus, and you can see Jesus or you can see the devil. That's it. Olha lá, hein? Você vai descobrir se eu tenho poder ou não depois.
Thank you very much.
Então ameaça?
I didn't like her.
She was charged with human trafficking, slave labor, and medical fraud. Since then, over 20 women have reported to be scammed or exploited by her. On June 28, 2024, she was sentenced to 8 years in prison for her crimes against Desiree. The other cases are ongoing. If you or someone you suspect is being held against their will in the United States, the National Human Trafficking Hotline is available 24/7 via phone, email, or text. I'll put the info on the screen. Kat's natural ability to overcome hardships and connect with others led her to online fame. The question is, what led to her horrific behavior? Did the online attention and money make her feel powerful and she would do anything to keep it, or was she evil all along? Let us know what you think in the comments below.